All right. uh, we are now live on Twitch. Thank you guys for joining me. Um, last time on Final Dusk campaign for Dungeons and Dragons, we you guys finally cleared out all of the keep. You now are, I guess, co-owners or owners of Greyvale Keep. You brought Morgan into the building and kind of helped her navigate through. And upon gaining control of a certain manual, she gained control of the keep itself. She now has access to have the keep automatically do things for you by providing um, sort of like automated unseen servants. She asks the keep something, it sort of provides to the best of its ability. It can't create something out of nothing outside the limits of what magic can provide. Um, so it can create like pieces of food and things like that, but it can't create a +1 magical item because that's just not its limit. But it can conjure up sleeping quarters and things like that for you guys. It has stocked. Once you investigated the armory, she was able to disable the automated defense systems, so you guys have access to different weapons and armors that are armory. And she required a few days of research to try to figure out how best to stop the impending doom threat of Shar taking out uh, the light, the sun. It has been predicted, so it's will come to pass unless something is done to stop her or undo what great evil she has planned for the world. Um, and I know that someone asked, why didn't she get better heroes to do it? Well, better heroes will be needed to stop any of the darkness, things in the darkness, from destroying all of civilization. So she needs whatever help she can find from the people who will believe her in order to try to stop or begin the process of stopping or preventing uh, this evil deity's rise to power. Um, so after a few days, she uh, takes some time searching the library. She knows that you guys only have a month's time, so she doesn't sleep very much. Kind of takes naps here and there, trying to get whatever information she can as quickly as possible. Um, and after a few days, she uh, seems to have an answer and has kind of called you all together. Um, what are all of you guys doing in that 3 day time? Anyone is welcome to speak up first with their character. Or I can roll initiative for you all and have you guys determine in that order who speaks first.
Won't we try to do something with a phylactery?
You did have the phylactery from the assumed phylactery of the ghost um, that was haunting this keep. The necromancer ghost had made this keep his kind of home for the period that he lived here or unlived here. Um, but the phylactery itself is impenetrable to damage, at least basic common damage.
How far are we from the nearest town?
Looking at the map, our closest town is probably Orobar, uh, or Loudwater, and A good day's ride on horseback. But it's a small town.
Oh. Loudwater?
Would they
Loudwater's
have
probably a
any-
day and a half. Olbar, Orlbar, is the closest one.
Would they have like a temple or something that we could bring this to?
Olbar's. You guys actually were in Loudwater. You didn't pass through Olbar, so you don't really. Uh, yeah, there's a temple to Lathander, uh, sun god.
And how long do we have?
She asked for 3 or 4 days of research.
All right. I'm cool with let's go take care of this thing as soon as we can, and she can
Yeah.
do whatever she needs to do.
I'm totally fine with that.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyone else staying behind, or are you guys all going to factory?
Let's all go.
I'll go.
Is that the thing that the dude asked for an escort, or is this something?
This is a cat escort mission.
Well, there was someone who asked for an escort.
I don't think.
Ah, there was.
Well, if you can review your notes you definitely took and find an answer to who that would be. Happy to include that in the story.
I thought we didn't. Or didn't want to.
I don't know what you're referring to.
All right. Well, I don't have any escort missions. So, does anyone want to stay behind, or does everybody want to go with me?
I guess the question is who's going to stay behind? Because it looks like everyone's going.
I don't have anything. I stay, so I'll just.
Sorry, Mike. Did you say you were gonna stay?
No, I don't have anything to do if I stay, so I'm.
Alright. So it sounds like everyone is heading off. You guys.
Question.
Yeah.
Since we found this place already, we can find it again, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like we leave and then we can't ever find this place again.
No, she gave you some basic permissions once she figured out how to do so. So like, you can ask for a meal to be brought to you. You can make sure have your bed prepared for you, things like that. It's not going to do everything the cape will, but it gives you enough permissions to be able to find the place, to not like be turned away by the.
Can we also set it to start cleaning up all the, body parts and stuff?
Yeah, she said it pretty much day one to start cleaning every room as quickly as possible. Annoyingly, she had to like instruct it to do each room. She couldn't just say clean the keep. Um, because all it did was like basic dusting of everything, which got all the cobwebs out, but didn't take any care of any of the bodies. So by day two, she'll figure out that she clean up these bodies, but she'll take some time while you guys are gone doing that.
Are there more bedrooms than just the one?
There's the main bedroom, but there's also the kind of where you fought the gas, where the kind of communal um, armor, like the soldiers part of the keep, top right, top left, sorry, and so you're able to kind of stay there or find other rooms. You can ask for a bed to be in a different room.
What about this area?
Say that again.
Seeing it on the map?
One more time. Okay, yeah, that's the kitchens. So if you want to sleep in the kitchens, you can have the unseen servants make a bed for you.
Not anymore.
What about in here?
Yeah, that'd be fine. That's it. Pretty
All
much.
right, guys, this is my room. I'm a girl. I get one room to myself. All the other boys can stay in a different room, but that one's mine.
You can have like a corner of that room sectioned off, so like have like curtains that visual wall barrier set up so that you have like your own corner of the room that can be set up for you. Because that is like the only passageway into living quarters.
Can we like knock it down a wall like here?
If you want to start building that, it's gonna take a few weeks.
Can we ask the keep to do it?
You go to do you go to Morgan to ask if she can do it?
We'll figure that out when we come back. But I think we should probably have more doors.
There. So you guys.
Is she really a redhead?
Yeah.
Like we're twinsies.
Yep. Sisters. It's more of
One's a
an
mono,
auburn,
but you know.
more of an auburn, but yeah. So if you are on the map, down to you look for the Star Mountains and the High Forest. From the High Forest, yeah, there's that one. But if you kind of go down right from there, Greyvale Run, Bar and Loudwater. Your keep is kind of right at that point junction where it says Greyville,
Okay.
not marked.
Dude, I see a face on this map.
Face?
Hi. Freaking,
No.
I'm over one again.
Okay, but eventually we have to go visit Unicorn Run.
Candy Mountain.
Just throwing that out there.
Candy Mountain.
I must pursue Charlie.
I bet we're gonna go to the Mirror of Dead Men, because why not?
Good. Do whatever you want. Just bad stuff is happening eventually. So you guys are gonna head to Loudwater. Like I said, it'll be about a day and a half's travel.
Hey guys, I wonder if there's a river there.
And at Loudwater?
I roll my eyes as it's the 20th time that joke has been said.
Probably is actually the 20th time she told that.
And only me. I have only me has said that joke 20 times.
So you guys take a day or so, and do you guys stop or do you continue to travel the road overnight? Stop and rest overnight, or do you don't encounter anything on the road the first day?
Let us cast my
Your hut.
hut and sleep safely.
Okay. Do you try to fit the horse inside the hut, or do you leave the horse and cart outside of it?
I think it fits like 10 people, so probably could bring it in with us.
Yeah, I think the large creature count as 2 meters.
We can sleep in the cart.
That's fair. So you cast your purple hut, and bed down for the night, and you guys sleep your full 8 hours, and on morning, or just as the sun's starting to crest over the horizon, it lightening up on the eastern, over the mountain peak. You guys start heading down on the trail toward Loudwater, and you get there by midday, or by late evening. So you enter Loudwater. This is the first time you've seen it without it pouring rain. Very stormy the last time you were here, about a week ago. And but you see a bunch of, local farmer types, some river fishermen. They're right on the water itself. Enter town and go wherever you'd like to go. There is the one temple.
I guess I go straight to the temple because I want to take care of that first thing because this is really skeeving me out having to carry around this dude's ashes.
Yeah, I say the temple's a good idea.
There is another there is another god that's worshipped region and that town, but it's not a full-on temple. There's like kind of in the edge of town. There's a call it like a statue that has some kind of half walls around it, um, sort of a shrine to elven god of Velas.
Do we know which one of these guys would be more likely to actually get rid of it instead of keeping it for some weird, creepy ritual?
You don't think either of them would keep it? Lathander being the god of the sun, being worshipped in that way. Someone who would outright just trust and kill witches, undead, evil things. Probably that's the one you want to go to. But there is an elven option.
In my half elven way, which would I actually prefer? Would I be like distrustful of this god, or would I be like, no, this is our dude? You need to find the person for this.
What's your religion, or
That is an excellent question. 2.
uh
It's based off of tin.
It is,
Hint.
and
You don't
also
wanna know.
you have it that you have proficient in that too, right?
Nope.
No, you just
Yeah,
okay. You have
I
better
rolled
intelligence than I
it.
thought you did. And Lathander would probably be trustworthy and better.
All right, let's go there.
All right, so you head to the Lathander temple. Outside building is it's there's kind of a stained glass image of a horizon with a sunrise. This horizon has a couple mountains horizon, but there is a winding road leading up to the mountains.
It's a picture of a winding road, right?
Correct. It's a stained glass window.
Gotcha.
It's standing over the main entrance. Doors are open.
All right, I having very low ability to, do religion things. Boot open the door and go, hello?
There's a couple of um, there's a couple of priests in there that are saying some uh, sacraments. One of them drops a censer over, like incense kind of scattered to the floor. They're like burning on the ground. And one of them who's in kind of all red garb, who's standing on a platform above the rest of them, looks up and says, "My word, what is this intrusion?"
Hi. So cool story. Met this dude, tried to lich himself, and now we have his remains and want to make sure he doesn't actually do that. Can you help?
At the mention of the word lich, all of them make an arch over their head with whatever free hand they have. Probably their right hand, kind of symbolizing a horizon sun.
All right.
Oh my word! Why would this gentleman do that? I mean, I know why someone would do that, but
Our thoughts exactly, and we don't want that to happen. So we're coming to you guys for help. Can we get this fixed?
I imagine we can try to something. You said he tried to. Come in, gentlemen. Continue with the rites. I will, if I can, to help the young lady in her. And so he, um, so he brings, he kind of gestures you over to an offshoot of the building that's kind of a smaller room, and kind of puts you in front of a desk. There's a couple of books on a shelf, mostly look like religious text, and he has a couple of chairs, not many, so not everyone's going to have a seat. Um, got about his 2 chairs in there. And do you have this the container in which he tried to do this evil with?
And I just basically I'm looking down at what is cradled in my arms and going, yes. I'm gonna try and give it to him.
He kind of like shies away from you at first. He looks around the room, and he finds a shawl or kind of a small blanket, and goes over to you and like picks it up with not actually touching the face, and puts it on his desk. And you've tried destroying it?
I mean, we didn't really want to try touching it till somebody that knew what they were doing tried to get rid of it in case we did the wrong thing and like let it loose.
Good job. I'm Father Branson, by the way, and you are. And he sticks his hand out to shake your hand. Damon.
I'm famous.
I'm sure you are, darling. And your name?
No, really, it's famous. Granddaughter of Unfamous.
Oh! It's an elven name. I'm. My deep apologies. I'm not so good with the elven tongue. Do you mind if I just
And
call
I
you
just give him a
Faye?
look to just like make him be like, you totally offended me.
May I call you Faye?
I mean, sure. That's kind of weird considering I'm half elf, but whatever.
Sort of tish. And he goes around and introduces
Seems
himself to all
slightly
of you.
racist, but cool.
He introduces himself to all of you. Name is again his Father Branson. He goes over to a book that he has on his shelf and flips it open, um, and kind of looks through it. There is a ritual. It can be done, but I don't have the materials on me. We'd have to buy some from town, if the town even has all. But I should be able to
Well, it sounds
disrupt
like
it.
you have it all under control.
Now, wait a second, young lady. You're about to leave here with me, are you not?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, you're right in bringing this to me, but I don't know if I can help you. Our church has come upon such difficult times.
He's shaking us down as a man of the cloth. All right, well, tell us what you need, and we might be able to like figure it out.
Alternatively, I could tell you the ritual and perform it yourself.
Actually, that sounds neat and useful for the future.
Sure, why not? I could learn a ritual.
Oh.
He sees your symbol of, of Morden, and he goes, another man of the cloth. Good. Here, and he shows you the, excerpt from. It's a fairly standard ritual, or kind of historical book about warding off evil, protecting from. It's stuff that like you kind of get taught the basics of, but this one has been like added to and modified. It's sort of like almost a adventurer's guide version of it. It's an updated version of it, um, and kind of points to a subsection that has been kind of handwritten. And he shows you all the different ingredients. You look it over, estimate it'd probably be about 500 gold all in all. To didn't have some of most of the stuff you don't just have laying around.
Okay. 500.
Like you need a silver lined something that could destroy the factory. So it needs to be something that normally could break whatever it is. Hammer or knife. Um, there needs to be um, some gold dust that can make a ring wide enough to leave a foot around in radius around the object. Incense and all that jazz. And the material components that just jewel. Most of the good gods can um, invoked to this ritual. God of the good pantheon can be done to undo or to destroy a phylactery.
Sweet.
Morden is, I think, he's lawful good, right?
Yeah, from what I remembered.
So you should be able to perform this ritual and still have it function.
All right.
So how much of this could I wheedle out of the dude to give us to get a head start on it?
Give you some incense. About
Cool.
20 gold.
Yeah, so I'll ask him for some of the incense and ask him to just give it to us because we're doing him a favor and getting rid of this thing.
What happened?
Guns or something.
Damn.
Oh, fireworks. Those are fireworks.
Remarkable how similar those actually sound.
Right?
Wait, why are they firing fireworks?
I don't know. I don't know where.
It's Monday.
Fucking
Fireworks.
Monday, bitches! Good lord. Okay. Sorry. Lathander, please. Alright. So give me a check.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes, I guess I could provide these.
I love my charisma.
And
Excellent.
So he provides that before you leave. The rest of it you'll have to try to buy from town.
I mean, we'd have to buy it from town anyway, so
True.
not as weird. Sounds like we're going shopping.
Yay.
So you need a silvered weapon. You need some need
Take
some
dust.
need some gems in the of equivalent to gold's value.
Hey.
And
We got a shit ton of money last time.
Um,
If anybody else wants to jump in, let me know. But I figure talking to people is pretty much the bird thing. So.
Yeah.
Unless Mike wants to go pick up a second job somewhere, like he usually does.
You mean a third job?
Yeah.
Is this the same game where he was like working at that inn?
in fact, this is the exact same town that he was working at.
He better
I
get
just
to
Go
work.
back to work.
not noticed that he never showed up for work again.
All right, so you need some gems and you need some other um, herbs and components. Those three things. You need a silvered weapon of some kind. It could even just be a handheld hammer. It doesn't have a weapon. But it needs to be silver. You need gems of a certain value and you need to fill out the rest of the value with um, the herbs and incense. Well, you have the incense, candles, and herbs.
Do we want to split up?
Wait a minute. Give me a silvered, right?
Yes. And it needs to be a thing that normally could destroy the thing if it weren't glitch protection.
Wait, what was that?
So, like, let's say it's pretty easy with the vase. Most things can break.
Yeah.
But if it was a hairpin, say that it was in, or it was a um, a black dagger, something like that. If it was harder to break, you'd have to be able to break a normal version of that thing
Oh, okay.
with the silvered object.
Okay, so like you're saying, a hammer or something like that.
Yeah. But you can get a silvered bat if you want to break the vase. That's why he put it in the statue.
Can I just use the silver we have and make a weapon out of it?
Do you have a spell that does that?
That's my channel divinity, artisan blessing, for my subclass.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, see if I. Let me just make sure I put it in my thing. No, I didn't put it here. So it says you conduct an hour-long ritual that crafts a non-magical item that must include some metal, a simple or martial weapon, a suit of armor, 10 pieces of ammunition, or another metal object. Yeah. Creation is completed at the end of the hour, all resting in an unoccupied space of your choice on a surface with 5 feet. The thing you create can be something that is worth no more than 100 DP.
Yeah, that's within the bounds of the cost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna use some of my silver, and you guys can go look for the rest of the stuff.
Dibs on the jewels. Because I'll do haggling.
Oh yeah. Did we ever split up the money we got? We didn't do that, did we?
No.
Nope.
All right.
What money?
Oh yeah, we never mentioned that too.
I'm still still don't know if I lied to that girl or not.
You did no, you did not lie to that girl. We never told you when you told the girl that.
Wasn't lying if you don't know.
I like my willful ignorance in this case.
Ignorance is bliss. Alright, so
Ignorance is money later.
bliss is also money. Money is also bliss.
It is for this character.
So Trevork is going to be finding a private place to set up the first ritual to create a silvered weapon. It'll cost say 50 gold worth of materials to silver the weapon.
Okay.
Whatever the cost of the weapon you're creating is.
You said 50 gold plus the weapon. Alright. That's
Sounds fair, but I want to make sure. Cutting.
Yeah, light hammer should do it.
Yep. Actually,
Uh-oh, what is it?
in silver, a single weapon, 10 pieces, 100 gold. So you have to have already owned the object you're silvering.
So I have to go buy the item I'm silvering.
Yeah, basically.
And you know what? Let's see what weapon I have in my inventory.
Oh yeah, I need to buy arrows.
You know what? Maybe I'll silver my own hammer. And then I'll run around with the silver hammer.
Is it a basic hammer?
It's a war hammer.
Yeah, but it's not a +1 warhammer,
Oh yeah, it's not.
right?
No.
So yeah, since it's a basic item, you
Alright. And then I can use it in battle too.
sure.
Right.
Yeah, it'll
Alright,
count as a
fantastic.
silver weapon.
Alright, let's do that.
Alright. So you're gonna. How long does that ritual take for you to do?
An hour.
Okay. You're gonna spend an hour doing that.
Can I spend an hour buying crossbow bolts?
It won't take you an hour to do that.
Alright.
So you go to whatever the local
7-Eleven.
the local weapon 7-Eleven.
Yup.
And gentleman there says, hello, what can I get for you?
Bolts.
Just some simple bolts. Would you like some finely silvered bolts?
Do we need silver bolts?
Or perhaps some golden bolts?
No.
I even have some +1s in the back.
You have a +1 sword?
No, just the +1 ammunition. My apologies.
No.
Just the regular bolts then.
Yes, I'm very stingy.
Alright, how many do you want?
What do they come in? One group of 20 would do.
Fine. So he pulls out a bundle lined up, well tied together. They're fine bolts. So he 2 gold, please.
Sweet, here you go.
Pleasure doing business with you. Please come back anytime.
I'll try. Oh man, I came back with some bolts. I feel great.
Alright. Famous. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go to the jewelry district.
So you find in the shopping district there is kind of like a. It's a clothing shop. It's like they sell jewelry and fine, you know, wares. They sell some, not so much like road clothes, but like nice, well-to-do clothing. Even though it's not really the area for it, but she would have gems at her disposal. Um, so you walk in, and there's a gnomish woman working the shop who's sitting at a desk, expecting a bit of jewelry. And when the bell chimes, she looks up and goes, "Oh, hello. How can I help you, miss?"
Hello, I'm looking for some jewels. They should be about a good level of clarity and all that. I don't need any of the settings, just the jewels. So anything you have laying around will be fine.
Oh, you're looking for non-faceted ones that are just unworked. Why?
Do I need them to be like do I need them to be of a certain clarity or quality or?
They need to be of a certain value.
Okay, so value only.
Yeah, really, that's all that matters for the ritual. Their clarity and all that affects the value, but you can get a bunch of really small, dull ones for about the same cost that you would get a really nice one, kind of thing.
But it doesn't matter which one I do. It's still
No.
going to be consumed, right?
Right.
Okay. Oh, just any old ones you have laying around will be fine. I just need it to total up to be 200 gold.
So you're looking to spend about 200, you say? Are you sure I can't fancy you with this nice necklace? It would look lovely with your hair, darling.
Oh, maybe. I might be interested. Maybe for like 210.
Well, the 210 would have this lovely necklace, and this brooch would go just lovely with it as well. I can tell you're a traveling type. You have a nice cloak there. It's a little dingy, but nice to say the least.
Oh, she said my coat looks dingy?
Yeah. Also, you've been on the road for at least a day and a half. You've been fighting monsters a couple days ago, and this is the first town around people you've been in for over a week.
1 second. I'm pretty sure I have this. I need to double check.
Tell me it's prestidigitation.
And I wave my hands and I use prestidigitation to clean off my robes real quick and then go, excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh,
how dare you?
Oh, my dear, I am so sorry. I did not mean to offend you in any way. I could just see that maybe you could use a newer cloak, a finer cloak. My dear, you look like a violet kind of lady. Am I right?
How dare you?
My dear, I am so sorry. I did not mean to offend. Your cloak is lovely, and now that you've properly cleaned it, it's just dashing on you.
Well, I guess. Thank you. And I am very clearly throwing off these vibes that I am maybe just about to walk out this door just from that comment.
Is that real, or is this a bit of deception?
Oh, absolutely deception. I don't want to go do
roll me
this
some
anymore.
deception, please.
One second. $18.
Miss, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean any offense by it. You said you were looking for 200 gold worth of gems. Is that right?
Yes, but now I might be pulling back how much I want to spend in this shop.
Well, I understand, miss, but I really would be more than willing to sell these things to you, and I'd be hard pressed to find any place much nicer than what I have here.
Well, I guess if you're willing to throw in the necklace with the other gems for 200, I guess I could deal with that.
Oh, oh, that, oh, lovely. I would, but this necklace itself is priced at 230 gold. I couldn't necessarily throw it in along with uh, any other gems I would be selling you. I'd be willing to sell you the necklace itself at 200.
Ugh, well, I don't know. It just seems like it's too much for me at the moment. I don't know if I can just think about that much gold at one time. I really think I might maybe could go up to 230.
So you're willing to pay the original price for it?
No, for the gems and the necklace.
I'm sorry, dear. What? Um. How many? How much gems? How many gems do you? I'm not
Oh,
sure I
they
understand.
the roughest ones. I need it for my spell making. You know how it is.
Oh, right. Components and whatever the magic types do. Um, but how much? Isn't it based on the value of the gem? Is what you need?
Well, yes, but it's the money that you actually spend on it is not what the magic cares about. What it actually cares about is that's just an approximation of how much I should spend in order to get the quality. And I mean, I can take a look at the quality and then judge for myself if that'll work.
Oh, I wouldn't dare not have you appraise your own purchases. But were you planning on sacrificing the necklace as well?
Oh no, the necklace would be for me. I would never. But I would be willing to tell everyone where I got it, so if they ever saw such a beautiful piece, they would know where to find another one.
Well, I deeply appreciate that, darling. Perhaps a more gentle or lighter piece might be better suited for your travel on the road. I would be more than willing to accompany a smaller piece with the sale of your gems.
Quick question. For
Yeah.
this necklace, does it actually look like I'd be getting a good deal
Uh,
if I paid her price for it?
she was trying to sell you this necklace for 200 gold. It's probably worth a little bit, maybe a little bit under that, maybe a little bit, maybe around there. So if you were to get that and gems evaluating at 200 gold, you'd be basically getting half off your purchases. So which is why she's like, I'm not gonna sell this to you for 200 gold that with and the gems. Like it's just not happening. You'd have to pay at least 350.
Okay, and I would know that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, all right.
But it sounds like
for
she's willing to sell you a necklace that
Yeah.
will not be as nice, along with the purchases of the gem at a discount.
Okay. Do the ones that she's pointing at, do they at least look nice that I would things that I would wear?
Yeah. The $200
Yeah.
one is very nice. It's got like a blood emerald. It's an emerald facet that has like streaks of red in it. So it's like got green and red like color in the gem.
Right, but like the ones that she pointed to that are like more towards my
This range,
style.
they're like very simple pieces. They might have like a simple chain with a little pendant on it, kind of thing. There's like symbols like things like kids would like a cat or um, dove or little small animals.
Okay, but they're like nice-ish.
Yeah, sure.
It'd be worth it if I could get her to throw in one of those.
Yeah, probably.
I could make that decision and be like, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, probably a couple gold.
Okay. All right. Then yeah, sure, I'll go for that. I'll be like, yes, I guess you have a good point, but yeah, I guess I could take this purple one in the shape of a cat. I might like that.
I could tell you were a violet girl. I could just tell. All of these gems, and she brings out a couple of a variety of uncut, simple gems. And feel free to appraise them as much as you would like. And this lovely necklace I could sell for you 205 gold.
And she's talking about the one that she said she was going to throw in, or she's talking about the other one?
Nope,
The nice one.
she's throwing in the one that you picked out.
Okay. Because I had said with all the gems and all together is like 210. So just reminding her that she had accepted for 210 the slightly less nice necklace and all the gems.
Well, she was finding some more appropriate gems that fit your sale. Ones that can be sacrificed.
Yeah. Oh, so all of it together is 210, right?
Yes, 210 dragons. Gold pieces, as people around here call them.
All right, and I shall wear this necklace with a nice. Anytime anyone asks me, I'll explain where your store is and how much I loved dealing with you.
Oh, please do, darling. I can tell you're a lady of the world, so I'm gonna hold you to your promise.
Oh, please do, and if you could give me the information of that cloak person, I would be happy to check them out.
Right, dear, of course.
I'm not going to, but I'll tell her that.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't quite believe you, anyway.
It's fine. As long as I get my necklace and my gems, I'm cool.
Yep. Alright, you got a nice little purple cat pendant, and the gems required for ritual. Anyone else need to buy anything or do anything in town before this ritual gets attempted?
Let's see.
I want to go and perform in the tavern.
That interaction probably took you about 15 minutes. So, yeah, you got about 45 minutes to go to the tavern that you were at and say you want to perform.
Yep, so I'm going to go put out my hat in the tavern.
So you see Gon running from table to table, as the barkeep says, "Well, open mic nights are usually on Thursday. Yeah, all right, little miss. You want to do a few songs or do a small set? You can do it. I get half the cut.
Half? I'm doing all the work. 30%.
Then you 40 and
35.
I say no, sir, no money, no service, and I kick over her cat can, whatever she for tips.
Look at how rude your people are to me.
Miss, the last time you were here, which was about a week ago, sat down. He's a friend.
There's no such thing. He tagged along.
She kidnapped me.
Gon, get back to work. What are you doing?
Pretty sure he's not going to believe you, Gon.
And
He just showed up when we were on the road.
35, but you paid for your own drinks.
I can do that. Alright. Roll my performance.
Yep.
18.
Nice. Yeah, you create a good atmosphere in the bar. You actually get a couple of patrons come up and drop some silver in there. Um, there's a patron who drops gold pieces, winks at you. He's an old guy.
I wink back.
And he blushes and kind of goes back to his table. His friends patting him on the back, you know. But yeah, all in all, you get about um, about 8 gold, 9 silver.
Eat.
Gonna have to figure out what 35% of that is.
I wait until very night when he's really, really drunk and just hand him the 9 silver.
Oh, the keep does not drink of his own supply.
Oh.
Also, how long are you planning on being there? Because after about an hour or
That's
so,
sure.
Dvork walks in with
It's 100 gold per silver, right? Or 100 silver per 1 gold,
it's
right?
10 gold per silver. 10 silver per gold. They're dimes. A penny is a copper is a penny.
So I hand him 32 silver and wink at him.
Welcome, come back anytime you like.
And keep an eye on that guy, because if he sneaks out again, that's not my fault.
Oh, we have an arrangement about how when he works, whenever he's in town, he's expected for. Not in town, I don't really expect him.
So he was just giving me shit for nothing.
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
And
I
you
like
turn to
you,
look for
Bucky.
me, I'm already
You're
gone.
sharp.
I like you too.
And I just bounce up on my toes and give him a kiss on the cheek.
And he like slides a silver back to you. That's really good.
Yes.
I think your dwarven friend over there is ready for you.
Alright. So I'm ready to go home. I made money.
Yeah. You also spent 200.
I got extra stuff. It's fine.
All right. So you guys compile the remainders of the components. Find a place. Where do you do this ritual? Work.
Let's see. Is there like has to be a Is there a nice, fairly private place I can find?
Fairly what place?
Private
Private
or
place?
not? Yeah, like that's not too crowded.
I mean, you could rent a room somewhere. You could ask the temple or the shrines. Their spaces. You could find an
Actually,
alleyway. You could go outside of town.
I'll do the temple.
Okay. Head back to the temple. Hello. Turned, have you destroyed the object?
No, we are acquiring the required materials. I just require a quiet place to perform.
Ah. Well, probably our best inside the temple. I would say that if I were doing the rites, I would stage or in the office, but the rites that would be proper. I yes, I know. There is a room opposite my office. Room normally used for private reflection. There's a statue of Lander there. Welcome to that room under his eye. long as you're not doing anything to offend his.
Oh, all right. That should be no problem.
So he leads you to the other side of the temple
All right.
and into my private room. It's a fairly small room, probably 15 by 10. Mention that. And there's a larger than human, probably a 8.5 foot statue and with glass painting or glass stained glass window behind it. No particular imagery on the stained glass, just lots of like golden, yellows, reds, blue, sky colors.
Okay.
It is turning to um, nighttime, dusk, with the sun setting.
Yes, I'll do my thing here.
All right, so you set up the ritual. Um, start. You borrow the book from he loaned you the time being, and you put the vase in the center of this circle. Create gold dust lining. You create set up the gems in the right place. Put chalk lines that create ley lines between. Set up the vase right in the center. Um, set up some candles around the edge as well, and start burning the incense of the candles. Start uh, doing some chants. Book has in Lathander's name, Warden's name instead. Start chanting. Um, I need a religion check from you and anyone else who, if you would like to, anyone else to be helping you.
Anyone here religious?
No.
Pretty
Oh,
sure I will cause it to fail just being in the vicinity.
Yeah, you did leave your paladin back home.
Ah, damn it! The one person who mattered.
So, yeah, it may be just better for you to do it.
Can I get inspired?
Ooh, can I inspire him?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Basically, you hear his chant and start playing some music. Match the chant.
Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you work. Make 'em go, oh, oh, oh. As you disenchant this thing.
Hopefully, we don't see any fireworks when this happens.
There you go.
All right. So you get some musical accompaniment. Chanting allows you to focus better. Go ahead and give me a religion check.
Oh no.
Give me your bardic inspiration roll.
That's a 1d8, right?
That's correct.
Oh no!
I don't have it up, and all I can hear is the commentary because I had to look at my spells. I'm very concerned.
So, start to go through the chants. The helps you a little bit, but surroundings and the unusualness of the ritual and complexity of the chant itself makes it very difficult. But as you near the end of the ritual, the gems around circles, the gold starts to illuminate. The gems around start to vibrate and start to hum along with chanting. And ritual begins. So like you can see like energy start to flow from the crystal's base, and now illuminated holy energy. And now is the time that you strike it. Go ahead and give me an attack.
Alrighty.
You bring your silver warhammer down, um, and strike clean and clear on the vase. And as if you had struck a gong, a loud, deep ring sets out around you. All of the gems shatter, the gold dust flies off into all directions, and you actually get pushed back from the actual sound wave, push you back off your feet, throw you prone on the ground 10 feet. And the flash, stand back up, eyes start to focus, the vase sitting in the room.
Well, now, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, normally the object's supposed to be destroyed.
Not destroyed, right?
That's correct.
Oh, no.
Was the stuff consumed?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Can I persuade the GM?
Son of a bitch!
What was your question, Kat?
Can I roll to persuade the GM?
Sadly, you are not your character, and so no, you may not.
Damn it, worth a shot.
Not even a dent, nothing.
You just hear from Famous, what did you do?
Wait, what was that?
Remember to step away from your mic to yell, Kat. Lean back. He asked, what did you do?
Yeah, sorry. What did you do?
I did everything that it told me to.
There were so many gems.
Oh, that didn't work. Oh.
I didn't want to go back there.
Well, you don't have to go back. Someone else could go if needed. Can I kind of try to figure out why it didn't work?
Yeah. Yeah, give me, religion or insight.
There you go, insight.
So, your, when you kind of review the, chanting, you review the words of it, you realize that you had kind of stumbled through a few of them, and all of it requires like it requires all of your faith in the word and God. With trying to read it and say it at the same time, it was hard to focus on part of it. So it because you were just focused on saying the words and not emphasizing the energy behind it. And there was a couple of mistakes here and there, like grammatically changing, not in the other, kind of difficult. I had to kind of write that.
All right. Well, I'll go buy the gems.
So you head to the.
You just hear small angry noises from Famous.
If you want to do it, you can try.
You hear from in the distance the father saying, "Watch your language, young lady.
Language.
Language.
Swears louder.
I will kick you out of this temple right now."
All right.
So you go to the shop that Famous was at. Right as you're entering the door, was about to right in front of the door, and she goes, I'm sorry, I was just about to close up. Do you
Tell her
need
the gems
something,
didn't
sir?
work.
Wait, what was that? What was that?
Tell her the gems didn't work.
Did you need something, sir?
I need gems.
What what kind of gem? Emeralds, diamond, amethyst.
Any gems 200 EP worth. My friend got me some gems earlier, and they were not adequate.
Oh, so that's terrible news.
I believe they got them from you.
Yes, I believe I did sell a bundle of gems earlier. She said she didn't really matter what kind as long as they were of a certain value. Didn't work.
No.
I'm quite sorry about that, but wholesales are final, especially in consumption of material components. Don't really sell in. I sell jewelry and fine wares, so it's sort of an odd request. Which brings me to the second issue. I don't really have any more uncut gems or
Wait, what?
unfaceted ones for that matter.
None at all. Nothing.
Oh, well, as I told your lovely friend earlier, I do have this lovely necklace that can be sold for 250 gold.
Is the gem worth 200?
Oh, absolutely. See for yourself. And she walks over to her countertop and brings out like a kind of candle that reflects more light, so you can and brings out a spyglass or like a glass cutter eyepiece. Please have a look.
All right. So can I tell that she's telling the truth that she has no more unsocketed, uncut gems?
Give me an insight check.
All right.
She probably has some somewhere, but is not willing to part with them.
I look at her like, "Are you sure you don't have any uncut gems?"
Hell, nuts! It would be worth up to a value that you're, especially since it didn't like the quality that I provided you didn't seem to meet up to. So I want to make sure I provide the proper gem for you. Do you understand? I would ever so hate to be a terrible saleswoman to get customers.
That is true. Though I'd like to take a look at them since I would be the one making use of these gems. Actually,
I would, and you know, I'm only my word. I absolutely would tell them to you, but I have already had looking to buy those pieces after they might have to charge a bit more than you're looking.
how much more?
Let's just take a look at what we have here. Goes and kind of pulls out some half cut, some uncut, and pulls them out. And says, the four should properly equate to the value that look, but they're going to of very fine markup. Would have to sell all of these four together at.
Oh my god.
Now I understand that's quite a bit more than you're. But you understand, I am a dealer of fine wares, not a gemologist.
We're sure there isn't any other place in this that could actually supply us this stuff, right?
It's kind of a small town. Like just finding a shop that just sells material component gems. Likely, it isn't a town. You could try to find maybe an individual who maybe has access to it, but it's not a mining town.
Will we know anyone who could unsocket the gems from a necklace?
So who can unsocket the gems from the necklace? Oh,
Yeah.
darling, I'd be more than. I'm a jeweler myself. I'd be happy to gem from the necklace itself if you're looking to not destroy the piece.
That fantastic.
So, for 10 gold of manual labor to unsocket the gem, and the cost of the gem itself at 2, that brings you 260 gold.
No, I'm fine with that. Let's do it.
You hear me screaming in frustration.
Wait, hold on. Let me check something really quick. Let me check real quick.
What are you doing now?
No, I'm just. I wonder if I could do it myself now that I think about it. I still have one more charge channel divinity left.
What are you thinking about doing?
Using my channel divinity just to get the turn the gold into something else away from the gem.
Yeah, but you need 200 gold worth of gem,
Gem. Yeah.
and you only do up to 100 gold.
Oh, I mean, like, just to get the metal off of the gem itself.
Oh, that would save you 10 gold.
Yeah.
You're also a forge cleric. I imagine that you would also know how to unsocket the gem. You might break
Yeah.
but
As long as gem is fine. Oh, yeah. No, I don't need to socket it. I just want the. I'll take the necklace itself.
all right. 255 then.
Wait, what?
Well, you're getting the gem, the piece around the gem as well.
It just went up 5 gold.
Right, for the necklace.
Sure. 255.
She is shaking you down for as much as she can get.
Actually, one second. Let me see. You know what? I'm a forge cleric. Let me see if I can give certain like true worth
Appraisal or anything like that.
or insight, I guess. Or what else?
You have proficiency.
No, I'm just gonna do insight for now.
The whole piece in itself, it's probably 20
Oh,
upselling you from the piece. And the majority of the value comes from the gem itself. $200, 200 gold gem. Gem is that value, that rare. The rest of it's kind of just like set dressing for it. Really not that masterful work or have any other accoutrement to it. It's just gold filling.
uh,
She's selling it
Haggling
cheapest
for
price
soap
because she
opera.
knows that you need it.
Wait, what was that, Cat?
I said our game has just turned into haggling, the soap opera.
Basically.
250.
55. I feel bad for you. 250, 250. Do we have a
Alright.
deal?
How?
I can't tell if you're starting and stopping speaking or if you're.
Oh no. I'm not saying anything right now.
Okay.
Anything now.
Spotlight's
What
on
was-
you, my friend.
I know. Oh God. We have
It's so
so
much
much.
more fun when other people have to haggle.
I know.
I'm enjoying this.
All right. You sure we can't get any lower? Looking at this gold piece and being a man who sells wares metallic properties, I'm not sure this is really worth it.
It is fine. Agree. Yeah, by the expert work on the edges here, how it refracts the colors of the light through the gem itself. It enhances. It's a beautiful work.
Ford just gives her a look like.
I understand. Not the people looking for.
Well, see, damn, I wish I was a gold dwarf.
Listen, I'm about to close up shop. And I don't have anyone else in the market for this particular necklace, which was why I was trying to sell it to your friend, someone who had the coin to sell. So, yes, I could come down to 35.
That works for me.
Good.
Now this lich won't go. Now the lich won't go around the town trying to kill everyone.
She kind of pauses as she goes to wrap up the necklace and goes, good, that's good. Yes, wonderful.
It would have been a shame if we didn't have this gem do this.
Yes, quite the shame. 235 was it?
Yes.
Well, please back your great customers. I would always be happy to have you. And she kind of
course.
forces a smile while she says that.
You will have more customers once we give the lich, hopefully. If not, oh well.
Good luck in your.
Pretty sure you could have gotten her down to 230 at that point.
Yeah. So yeah, she sells it to you. You have your necklace with the valuable gem. And closes up shop. Kind of looking a little bit older than when you first saw her.
Before they came on the go, he just wanted to get that last gem in.
Yeah, you overcharged me, but I got you emotionally. All right, so you take it back to the ritual, reset up everything else, buy the other components. You'll have to
Can I
reset
inspire
it.
him again?
What?
Can I inspire him again?
Certainly may.
I am blessing myself before this shit starts to.
Do you want to have someone else just like have them like when you like point to them do a certain action, whatever? Someone else can do the helping action to give. They don't have to be
I mean-
religiously capable.
Can I do
Fine
that
with
too?
that.
You could do one or the other.
Oh, okay. What else do we have here in town that
I
isn't
will.
working?
Gon's probably done for the day, and you also have.
Can we get the priest
Ow.
to help us?
Want to go ask
I
the
will
priest to help you?
aid.
Yeah.
Well, you had that whole time while he was haggling. Why don't you go ahead and do that?
Hey man, we failed our first time. We really want to make sure we get rid of this lich. Do you want to just like come and supervise and help us out?
I'm sorry. You want my aid now?
He's already in his pajamas.
Yes, please. I bat my eyelashes at him and try and charisma my way out of this.
Give me a.
Yeah.
Yes, I will aid in the ritual. Sure, it's successful this time, but I cannot participate in certain facets of it. It would have to be done by.
Cool. Just oversee us and be an extra pair of hands. Woo! I love my persuasion rolls.
All right, so you. Well, guidance is only going to help you up to a minute. This is an hour-long ritual.
Yeah, I was reading that, but yeah, this isn't gonna help.
Bardic inspiration will help you like along the way, and it lasts up to I think up to an hour, right? Bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I think so.
So she's kind of guiding you through that with helping you aid to correct the apps. And he'll aiding you. The father will be aiding you. So you set up the gem at the base of the golden circle. Draw new lines to create new lines to the face. Place face in the center. It is now past sunset, so any aid you might have got from pretty much was just getting second hands from the father of the people. On you to evoke your.
Alright, I do my inspiration. Our teeth and ambition are bared. We're prepared.
Alrighty.
All right, Trevork.
Religion.
You got
Religion
this,
check.
man.
Oh my god.
15. Now
Alright.
you have the
Alright, that's better.
21. So now again the humming, just the one gem. It's actually louder than the other one. And energy flows along the dark lines into the base. The base is now encircled with holy energy, and now you strike it.
Alright, here we go. Ha.
That's all you needed. So this time you strike, and again the gong sound rings, but instead of blowing you back, the silver on your weapon glows like immediately, just bright silver encompasses, creating shadows around all of you as it center. And that silvery light starts to crack down the base itself, and it shatters in thousand million. Um, a dark aura kind of rises up around your uh, uh, your hammer, or hammer, around the head of it, and you hear kind of a low moaning noise. And again, your uh, hammer flashes, and it dissipates all of that black smoke and black aura. And as the screen fades, the light seems candles in the room.
Huh.
Now there's just a pile of dust on the ground.
Yeah.
We did it! We did it! We did it!
We'll dispose of this dust properly tomorrow, just to make sure there are no necromantic. Have done well. Is there anything else you all require?
No, I think we're good.
Then
Thank you so much.
may I have my book back, please?
I give him a hug.
I gave him.
He takes the book, kind of pats you on the shoulder. You think I don't thank you for. Please don't bring dark artifacts back into my temple.
We make no promises, but we'll try.
So you guys take off back to keep, or do you stay a night in Loudwater?
I guess we can start back to keep at least. We have the hut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done with this town.
Okay. Gone. Your day's work gives you 5 silver.
Yeah.
Base of your thousands of gold. I love just giving you guys like pennies. Here's a couple dimes. Don't spend it all in one place, you rich bastard.
I'm not very rich.
Rufus. In any case, so you guys head out of town. It's already sunset by the time you guys have left, or done the ritual. So, hour after dusk, and darker and darker. The moon is out. It's a half moon night, so there's moonlight to travel by. And you guys don't encounter anything. But you make it part of the way there. Until it starts to get cloudy, covered up. Stop camp. But you create protected bubble. A full night's rest. Again, you wake to a cloudy day, but no fall, which is traveling. Get back to Greyvale Keep by the next.
That's
It's been about 4 days. You return to the keep, and as you enter living quarters, or as you go looking for Morgan, you eventually find her tables in the study at one of the desks. Manual and some kind of strewn about her. You guys wake her up.
Yes, very gently. I wake her up.
Oh, I was gonna leave her, but that's cool.
What?
We're home.
Huh? Oh, oh, oh! I found it! I found it!
Oh, really?
Oh, I think I found it. This one. No, this one. And she picks up a book and picks up her mail planes and throws all the other books kind of on the ground, and then puts that one on the desk and flips two pages back. Says primordial energy. We need old primordial energy from um, elemental planes. There's uh, primary elemental planes that exist outside of this realm. Don't worry about it. Elementals from that plane created artifacts that exist in our plane that hold large chunks of their own essence in artifact form in this realm. And there are factions that have rumored to be in this along the Sword Coast somewhere. From what I can guess, somewhere in the Tessarian Valley is the closest I can get to. But if you collect the artifacts and assemble them, it should be enough power to fuel something to stop Star. Kind of. Maybe.
You sound very sure.
It's been 4 days. I've just been studying. Based on my research so far, it should work. We just need enough elemental primordial energy to combat her, to fuel a being or some other artifact, fight her off or to stop her. Just or to maybe repower sister. I don't know, but it hypothetically it should work. On what short notice we have, it's the best option. Problem is,
Okay.
we gotta get you to Marion Valley. They're in the Great Peak Mountains, which optimally by road, horseback. Be there in a little over a month.
Well, you've got that transportation circle in the basement.
Yes.
Does that go anywhere?
So it could. I know of one other circle kind of in that area. I know of the location runes for a circle in Waterdeep. But well, Waterdeep is from the Sarian Valley, not that far. It's very close. Week travel at most.
Oh, that cuts our travel by then.
Yeah, yes, it does. Issues.
Wait.
Yeah. He doesn't know I have this location runes for his circle. And you'd be showing up unannounced.
Can't you send him like a sending or something?
Yeah, if I do that, he'll just close the circle. Probably.
So we have to get in there and get
Is
the
this
hell.
a strong someone?
Well, physically, no.
But magically, yes.
I just stared at her, like, not really saying anything.
Yeah. He's an old wizard. Or a or I don't know. It keeps changing. He's very odd. He's a merchant in Waterdeep, saying a lot because to own your own shop and own building and actually be money in Waterdeep, hard to do. So, man of great renown. And once you're there, I'm sure he'll be obligated to help you in some way.
He'd be obligated to help us?
Well, yes, hopefully. The Waterdeep. Have any of you ever been to Waterdeep?
No, but let me guess, it's by a lake.
It's by the ocean,
A really big lake.
the biggest of lakes. Um, it's one of the biggest cities in the Sword Coast, and collectively, probably one of the most powerful. Not for the fractured. Anyway, um, Waterdeep has many people rule and guard and protect it. They'll know the moment you arrive in this, and he will be immediately connected to you because that you arrived at his house rather than at the gates or the ports. Why he's not supposed to know that I know. He's not supposed to give out his teleportation code, and that's why I kind of had to steal.
Well, that sounds exciting.
So you'll be showing up in the middle of his house, the upstairs of his shop, and the city guard will know immediately that you're there, and will come and talk to you.
There's no way this could go wrong.
Just don't do anything to attack them, and you'll be fine. It's all very bureaucratic anyway. We'll find some way to appease. But yes, we do need to send you there because it's valley fast enough.
Alright, guys, sounds like we're going on a field trip.
Yeah.
I want some of these walls knocked down by the castle so we can actually, walk through doors and shit when we get home. Can you do that? Oh, also, I picked up a surprise for you.
Surprise?
Yes. But
What?
when you're done.
With the walls?
No, the walls are a request.
Oh. Sure, I can. I know if the keep can rearrange itself, but I'll certainly ask. What is
Alright.
the thing you brought for me?
I'll show you later. Alright, everybody, are we good to go? Like, does anybody need to stay or rest or anything?
Well, I would like to send you off with something for you. Give me a night to write a scroll.
Sweet magics!
Yeah, magic. I've been working on it a couple of days. Spent some more hours to finish. You're all welcome to rest here, get ready for the morning. And I would
Then
ask
you
the
will
kitchen to make rations for you. We'll be on the road for
We will definitely.
If we're not in jail.
if you're not in
What?
jail. What was that, Mike?
Then we stay for the night.
You're breaking up.
We'll stay for the night.
Okay. So you guys get a night's rest, get stocked up on food. weapons you have. Um, and so the next morning, um,
So during the night, at some point when she's not busy and everybody else is gone, I just kind of pull her aside and I give her the necklace that I had gotten.
oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, I just feel like we're becoming best friends, and I have to get extra stuff to make myself feel better for spending money.
Why is it a cat?
I like cats.
Oh, right. Um, I will keep it. Get this thing. Uh, this is what I've been working on for you. Sorry it's not as lovely, but she pulls up a scroll, and upon looking at it, it is a scroll of teleportation circle.
Yes.
So at the bottom here, I've written coordinates from my scroll here. Um, back to it if you cast it properly. I know it's a high level spell, so it's going to be complicated. Right circumstance, if you turn here, you
I'm sure we'll be fine.
hope so. I want you guys to come back. Not just because I need your help, but all friends as well.
Aww. I sling my arm around her shoulder.
She puts her arm around your waist back. Good to have companions once.
You seem nice. Alright, are we ready to go in the morning?
Yeah. So everyone gets collected and put back together for a full night's rest, a good meal, and lots of rations prepared. Do you guys prepare a certain number of day rations? What do you guys any?
They said it would take us a week, right?
Yeah.
Anyone mind us grabbing a week, or does anyone else think anything else?
We maybe a little bit more than a week, just in case.
That's fair. A little bit more than a week's probably a good idea.
Once you are out of, um, once you are outside of Waterdeep, one you might want to acquire some mounts to get traveling quickly. Take much more than a week on foot, and you'll want to head to Red Larch. It's kind of central to most of the Desarian Hill, and set up shop there. If anything, at least be able to start investigating. I'll send word to you as often as I can with information about the different cults.
Sweet.
Search, and you guys just keep investigating this. And once you find the cults, you'll want to acquire their artifacts. If they'll give it to you, great. Not world. What you must. Any other questions before you go?
None from me.
Famous, take care of them, okay?
Of course. We'll be fine. We will not die horribly.
Not all of us.
I mean, we can heal. We'll be fine.
Orc, bring them back.
I will, best of my ability.
Gansaku, I know you'll be able to find these cults. Your eyes open, okay? And
Yes.
Dent, well, I think there's a certain part of you that
Okay.
being Genasi, I think some of this will be hard and some I forced a lot of it's important that they're there to help them get.
I can do that.
Alright. Stick together, stay on the mission, and don't get into much trouble. She goes and starts to basic rituals and open circle. At first, it just appears to be silvery white, and portal like a mirror stand like a long oval mirror standing right above the circle. And as she finishes it, it creates kind of like a watery filter, or appears to be like a wooden room, kind of like study. Um, well, it's open now. Time to go.
I go ahead and I salute her, turn around, and jump directly backwards into it.
So you jump through. Who follows?
I will follow.
All right. So Gon, then Trevork, and Dents. Your order I hear people.
I guess that's what it is. No one's objecting. No one's objecting, right?
All right. So you guys jump through. Famous gets first step through the visual is facing the portal. As you all jump in, uh, everyone give me an acrobatics check.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm super good at those.
Very nice.
Damn, God.
Oh my god, I wasn't kidding. Or I was kidding. I should have better luck.
Boom.
So Famous jumps through, kind of lands, twirls out of the way. Trevork, jumps through and kind of lands on the ground, and then Gunsaku coming through trips over Trevork and falls on top of him. And rather than jumping through, Sense just steps through the portal, steps around the two fallen guys. You hear someone coming down the hall, and a little bit of light coming through windows. But a gentleman opens the door. He's an older human. He's got short white hair, like he's got like a kind of beard, goatee, like it's kind of like not very long. It's like a couple inches. It's not burly either. It's very thin on the sides. And wispy, balding head as well. You can just barely see off of the off-kilter nightcap that he's wearing and the nightgown he has on himself. Looks up and he says, "What are you all doing here? What? Why? How did you get in through my circle?"
This doesn't look like my house.
"It's not. It's mine."
Oh, I'm so sorry. It looks I told you guys that guy looked shady. I don't know. He just gave us a scroll for teleportation, and boom, here we are.
And as you're saying that, a note flies through what remains of the portal, a paper airplane style, and kind of wafts right in front of the old man, and the portal closes.
Could have been a girl. Don't know. Couldn't really tell.
Yeah. So he picks it up. Starts reading it and says, "Oh, that little vixen."
Oh, it was a girl then.
Yes. She go by the name Morgan.
That sounds familiar. I thought it was Morton. So I thought it was a dude. I thought it was very strange. He was very pretty.
Right.
Well, you know what? We'll be on our way. You don't have to bother with us. We'll just, leave your house, let you be.
You are not leaving this building until the city guard arrives. You will stand right there, Missy.
Why? What did we do except for get into the wrong teleportation circle?
Wrong or not, you know where you are.
No.
Well, welcome to Waterdeep.
Oh. Well, I guess that's not too far from where we wanted to be, so. Hey, could you get us there? Where are we trying to go again? What's the name of it again?
Red Larch.
We're trying to get to Red Larch. Can this thing go to Red Larch?
Someone else write that down.
I have it.
Good bit. I could, but you can't leave until the city guard arrive. Should be in right about now.
Sure, they can, but we're really just as much. We're a victim here too.
Victim or not, you're gonna have to go through processing like everyone else in the city.
Oh, processing. Is that like paperwork?
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. I can do paperwork.
I hate paperwork.
So do I. Especially in this city. More for the gold being so good. Anyway. The door downstairs is knocking. Gotta go answer it. He pulls out a wand out from his sleeve and waves it over himself, and his clothes sort of restitch and remend themselves into finer dress. Simple clothes, but nicer.
Can I use prestidigitation to make his clothes look a little nicer?
You're gonna add visual flair to his clothing?
Yeah. He's
Sure.
oh, here, let me help. And prestidigitation.
So as you start to cast it, he quickly actually he give me a will save.
A will save?
Yeah.
Ugh, I don't know if I'm good at those. There's
Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, this is not going to be good.
Yeah. As you're halfway through your casting, you immediately are held frozen in place as he casts a whole person on you. Says, you are not authorized to cast magic in this city yet. Don't get me in trouble. And you're
Is that
frozen.
a thing? Sorry. I just wanted to help.
I understand.
You look pretty.
I appreciate the gesture, because no one cast any magic. Fish?
Sure. And I effectively sit on my hands.
Well, you're frozen. You can only just talk. You're mid-cast frozen in place. So he lets you go after you agree. Now, follow me downstairs.
Well, that's good information to know and a very, very harmless thing.
Yeah. So you come downstairs, and the uh, he you actually enter like into a shop front. There's like different magical items and artifacts, um, cloaks that are hung up, playing some. And he opens the door. There are um, three men in armor, and one in kind of fine robes. Men in the robes are kind of like circled by the men in armor. Um, two of the men in armor are human. One is a half elf, and the man in the robe is. Um, and uh, um, I am under. I am aware, Imagast, of guests to your establishment. Are they welcome? Unwelcome? Goes welcome. They're been finalized their entrance into. Yeah, sure. And brings you over to him over to a desk, and he says, "You four, line up here." Points to right next to him.
Wait, is that Dragonborn here?
There's not a dragonborn here. Humans, half elf, and an elf.
Oh no, I mean for our party.
The dragonborn is not with you.
He didn't come with us?
He wasn't there last night.
Busy.
Oh no.
Oh, I hear him. I hear him.
Stop calling
The
people.
gate
It's my
reopens
telepathy,
upstairs,
guys.
and you'll hear a thud. There's a fifth one.
He's a big one.
You four, stay here. Talk to him.
She
I'm going
strikes
upstairs.
again!
So Imagast goes upstairs.
So I'm sorry, who's playing Scribe? Because I'm really bad at that.
Yeah, good question.
I have stuff down right now.
Thank you.
I have Red Lurch. The guy's name is Imagast, right?
Imagast.
I got close.
I don't know why
He's really aghast. His name gives it away.
So as you Dragon, as you step through a portal created by Morgan.
Yes.
I'm saying weird names now. As you step through a portal created by Morgan, you know it's going to Waterdeep. You know that your goal is to get to Red Larch and to investigate finding elemental cult. So she's sending you basically, kind of runs down that list of things as she's like doing the ritual. Open the portal back up and send you through.
Okay.
I yell up the stairway at him, being like, Morgan is the name of the evil lady that sent us here on accident!
Yes, I am right. Not.
Yeah, but sometimes it's more effective.
My ears quite like. I promise you. So you hear that yelled up the stairs as a man enters the. Oh my God, you're a big one. He's an older man.
That's what people say.
Kind of pointy gray beard, bald like goatee, and He's brandishing a wand and has some basic fine clothes. He kind of looks up and down and says, Morgan sent you too.
Yes. On accident.
Uh-huh. Follow me. Leads you downstairs and puts you at the back of the line. Who's at the front of the line?
Can I use my helmet of telepathy to just talk and be like, what happened
You can.
to somebody?
Yeah, find one of the group to date with you.
Can we hear him through his helmet of telepathy, or do we have to like respond back in words?
I believe it's a connection?
Oh, then I wouldn't have had to shout up the stairs.
Exactly. I have a telepathy. I assume I have to connect to somebody first.
Detect thoughts. Send telepathic message to where you're focusing on. It can reply using bonus action while you're focused. Yes. Great concentration. Works as the detect thoughts spell though.
Yeah. I don't know where I am technically, but yeah. I guess once I'm closer.
So eventually you get down into a magic shop. The front of a magic shop is like living quarters and puts you line behind your there are 3 armored guards, a half elf, and then an elf who is sitting at kind of like the checkout counter. Who is got some paperwork in front of him. In fact, he like keeps pulling paperwork out of like popping up. Oh, like another paper.
I just turned to Emma Gast real quick and go, God, you weren't kidding.
Yeah, I wasn't. Tell me more.
I'm so sorry.
So let's start with Deb.
Yes.
So you kind of get ushered over by the elf, and he says, "Name."
Dense.
Now we'll get them fake names.
Of course. And your occupation.
Adventurer.
He pulls out another piece of paper out of his shirt, 4 copies or 5 copies of paper, and puts it with the other sheets. And he starts, writing things down. Age.
30 right now.
He looks at you quizzically and just kind of shrugs and goes back to writing.
It's a long story.
Magical aptitude.
Not a lot.
Is that not a lot or none?
What?
Is that not a lot, as in magical cantrips and one spell, or none, as you have no magical aptitude whatsoever?
I can disappear sometimes. I have to stand real still.
Race?
Dan, that's just
Genasi.
because you look like a rock. That's not actually magic.
You're not here too.
Beyond your ability to meld with the stone, I'm guessing, do you have any aptitude for magical sorceries, wizardry, or warlock?
Good God, no.
Any deep rooted affiliation with any gods?
With what?
The god.
No.
Great.
Except for
Um,
one.
Sure. And any natural affinity for the nature connection to the world around you, Riddick or ranger ability.
Part stones.
Right. We have that with the Genasi thing,
Okay. All right. Yeah.
but no, none. And asterisk. Genasi. Earth. Great. And how many weapons are you carrying in this?
Let me see.
This is the best one to start with.
Are
That's why you
shields
get
a
back, he's not
weapon?
gonna want to do anything.
What was that?
Is a shield considered a weapon?
No, but I will not under other armors.
Then I have 5 weapons.
Wonderful. Any of them magical?
No.
Are you planning on purchasing any magical items within the city?
Maybe if something catches my eye.
So a preliminary permit. So he finishes up some other things and puts basically fans out some paperwork. Says, "I need you to sign here. Sign here. Sign. Put your full name and date of birth here, and I need a blood sample in."
I'll get right on that blood sample.
It can be merely a drop. It does not have to be.
Okay, good.
Next,
Number 4.
all right, Gunsaku, you're up. Name.
Yes.
God.
What is your name, young man?
Do you need to know?
Yes.
For what reason?
He puts down the quill and back. I am a Justicar of the City Watch. I am here to make sure that everything runs orderly within city walls. I have been granted these powers by a number of the Lords of One, and we are here to keep the city safe from any outside invaders. The important things that we do is make sure that everyone is accounted for and that people have the proper protections. Now, if your friend here had any other powers beyond his Nazi ability, you would have to make sure he has permits and is properly equipped to cast such magic. If he is, however, is not, you only have to register his weapon. You are someone of a different caliber. I need to know who you are, what you do, why you're here, and what you're and what sort of threats you bring. Why I need to know.
Do you have paperwork?
Yes,
I'm gonna need to see your certification.
I do. And out from his other sleeve, he pulls out a a badge, and then a booklet, and then piles of multi levels of certificates and things like that. Feel free to
And I
peruse
pull out my magnifying glass and I start examining it.
Man after my own heart. We will come back to you after you've investigating credentials. Next, and he gestures over, let's say Trevork.
All right.
Name.
Trevork.
Race.
Dwarf.
Occupation.
Clan blacksmith.
Religious associations.
Blessmorden.
Magical affinity with more.
Cleric.
What is the strongest level of clerical spell that you are familiar with? Cast?
I give him a look that says basically, lie, lie.
What? Lie. Unfortunately,
I'm chaotic neutral.
I'm a good character. 4th level spell.
You name a 4th level spell. He goes, I see.
Banishment.
Yeah. So, lovely. And so he like starts scribbling down. He pulls out another piece of paper, adds that to your sheet. Weapons in the city. Weapons brought with you.
30 weapons.
Armors.
2.
And are any of them magical?
Just
Which ones?
the armor.
So your suit of armor there is a magical item. Besides increased protections that grant you any other abilities. Who?
Nope.
Oh.
Wait.
Besides
Did you
increased
not hear it?
protection, does it give you any other abilities?
Nope.
And any other magical weapons or items value with you?
Nothing at all.
Wonderful. So he's filing through paperwork, and I need you to sign here, initial here, sign here, sign. And I need you to give your full name and date of birth on this sheet here. Next.
Sweet, I didn't have to do a blessing.
And he looks back at Gonsaku. How's that paperwork investigation going, sir?
You look in, everything's in order. I went to go ahead and filled out your documents. Here you are. They're signed and all correct. Here we go.
He will give an investigation. So, are you forging stuff, or are you not forging?
The only thing that's not claimed are my magical weapons.
Okay. So you have everything. So you put your full name. You put your occupation. What'd you put for occupation?
Detective.
That's fair. So you have. So guys, so you have Gensaku, you have detective, declared any magical ability items except your weapons.
Yep.
Which is your rapier and what? Anything else? Oh,
Goggle of Night and blowgun,
the blowgun.
and
Okay.
that'll be it.
Cool. And did you mark it yes or no that you're planning on potentially purchasing magical wares in the city?
I put yes.
Okay. Great. And so he has you fill up that. Next, and he gestures over Famous.
Hi.
Hello, dear. Name?
Don't you know? I'm famous. But you can write down Chera. Chera.
Nope, that doesn't appear to be your name. You said Famous?
How would he not know that's my name?
As he starts to write it, the ink like bleeds off the page.
Ah, interesting.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't appear to be right. Do you go by another name, maybe a given name, a birth name?
Oh no, I told you my real name.
Oh, Fameth. Okay.
Mhm.
So, Fameth, and he writes that down, and it stays on. Occupation.
Just a performer, and I hold up my viol sack that I wear across my back.
Ah. Homer. Magical aptitude?
Few cantrips, few spells. Not really a lot.
Let me guess. You're a bard.
Of course.
Highest level spell that one can cast.
Ooh. Have I learned any of my spells today? Can I say that I haven't?
I would
Since we
imagine
haven't.
that you wouldn't not prepare.
I was gonna say, would you not prepare?
Like, especially going into a place unknown.
Mm,
Really
Wouldn't
not
you, like-
prepare anything.
Wouldn't you just like carry over from the days before that you know?
That's true too. I hadn't been casting all that much the
Just-
past few days.
It's not like you forget how to cast magic
Well, I thought that's how it worked, right?
overnight.
It's just that you prepare, like you. I don't remember how bards work. Bards are weird. We'll say that carry over.
Yeah. Which means I would not be able to lie because I would just say something.
Yeah.
4th level.
Wonderful. And so he makes some notations, adds another sheet. Pardon me for having to ask. Race?
How dare you?
I only asked because your Nazi friend. God, I was not. I need to know if you are elven, half elf, what type of elf, high elf. I can definitely tell you're of some elven.
I'm just watching him flounder.
He's actually not floundering. He's just like explaining as a matter of fact. Yes, I do.
It's understandable. We don't have a name for a race that's trash.
Damn.
It's on the documentation. I apologize.
Where is this information being used?
Being used in the protection of the city.
Yes, but what does that mean?
It's right here, don't you see? And I point to the underline. In Article 7.A.
All information is used to track the whereabouts of all individuals within the confines of the city walls so that therefore can be protect any citizens from wrongful doing of any kind, magical, physical, or otherwise, and to properly guard from unknown disappearances, um, from uh, from misuse, um, magical or ritual kind of powerful things. It just kind of goes on with legalese like that for a while, where it's like it's
She doesn't understand. Here, I'll put in dumber terms. You, name, can walk in. Yes.
That makes even less sense.
and then basically says the floors of the Waterdeep, ones that provide protection and run the city guard, and make sure to track of that the city properly and that there will be no wrongdoing.
Question. The stuff that we're looking for isn't in this city, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
As far as you know.
So, would I know of anything that they could use this stuff to do bad things? Like if the wrong person
yes.
got a hold of the situation?
Yes. They could, especially your blood. That like everyone being asked for that. A lot of clairvoyance. A lot of divination used magic can be done with having such a vital part of you. But you also know that this city is 100,000, like maybe 500,000 people in it, and if they've all in some way gone through this process, like it's hard to know if it is being misused, but it doesn't seem it has been yet.
And like we would know that this is like a normal policy for this place, right?
Yeah, this is like bureaucracy at its finest. This is standard procedure. Like it seemed like the moment you stepped through the gate, Imagast was, damn it, paperwork. Like he wasn't even like, who are you? Like he worried about who you were at first. He's like, damn it, now I gotta do paper.
Okay.
So like,
All right. So I tell him half elf, of course.
That's. I won't inquire any further. And any weapons?
Just Mr. Bang Bang and Mr. Pokey.
Either of them magical?
Nope.
Any of the magical artifacts that you wish to declare?
No.
Armor piece?
No.
He looks you up and down. No armor?
I mean, I have armor, but it's you asked for magical pieces. I wanted to declare. No.
Thank you for clarifying. Any other armor pieces beyond non-magical beyond what you're currently wearing?
No.
I appreciate that. So 2 weapons, 1 armor, non-magical, and another magical artifact you like to declare?
No.
Any interest in purchasing magical artifacts?
I mean, if they're cheap and I can get a good deal, sure.
Right. Pulls another piece of paper out of the sheet, throws it in your pile, shuffles it up, stands out in front of you, says, "Sign here, initial here, sign here, initial here. Your full name and date of birth here, and just a drop."
I look really begrudgingly at him for the last one.
And he just
You really need this?
he's got like the most plastered on but like will not break smile you have ever seen. Like he just wears this smile the moment he walks out the door, and it doesn't leave his face until like folds his fingers together.
I'm assuming there's like no way I can fool them into thinking I've given them blood, but I didn't.
Certainly try.
Yeah, I'll just do it. Everybody else in our party has at this point.
All right.
Good. I was about to stab you because your blood in
Stab you and take the blood.
That just makes me really nervous, people having my blood.
Wait a minute. Wait, we were supposed to give blood?
Yep. Yeah, the research gives you a vial and says "Stop blood."
Alright. I just slash my
Does
hair.
someone need to fake their blood?
You don't have to slash your hand. You just prick your finger. You don't have to slash your whole hand open.
No, I meant, does anybody need a
Fake blood.
fake?
Why do you want to kill us?
No, does anybody need to hide their fucking blood for some stupid reason?
I mean, it'd be
No.
nice to.
I take out the blood from
What's this gonna be from?
I can't remember where it was from. Either it was from the well.
Oh, that's right, the well of
Or-
blood.
Are you talking about the blood
River.
from the cauldron?
The
The
river.
river.
No, I think it was the river blood. It was definitely
Okay.
the river blood. I did not want to put my hands in that
A
cauldron.
little trickling stream of blood.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting.
And I let me double check that paperwork. And I snatched her the document and like, give me your
you mean-
hand, and I like,
Oh, you did a sleight of hand already. Okay.
Yeah, so he pretends to stab my hand and instead does that. And
Yeah.
I very
Alright.
smartly at the same time prick my own finger and like suck on it real quick. Being like,
God. done. Are we done here?
Just the one more, and he gestures over Dragon.
thank you, Don.
Mm,
Name.
Dragon. Tell me, Rev.
Finally, someone with a last name. Occupation.
I don't even know if Famous has a last name.
I don't think he does.
Paladin.
Religious affiliation.
I serve in the Order of Bahamut.
And race.
Question mark.
I'm sorry, sir. You know what origin you come from?
I'm a dragon.
A full-blooded dragon or a dragon?
A dragon born.
Color?
Green.
I hold my hand to my chest, looking at him, very offended that I never knew this information.
It's been 7 years.
How could you guys not know this by now? It's not like I hide it. I've used my flame breath.
So we've watched
You guys
him
never
breathe.
noticed?
Oh, you have really bad breath, dude. Also,
Wait.
that's my full name.
No one else knew?
Famous celebrate.
I knew.
Celebrity.
Okay, so Famous is the
Celebrity.
only one didn't know. Okay, that's normal. Alright, move on.
I mean, it makes
Just
sense.
figured no one wanted to talk about it.
To be fair, my intelligence is not very high.
This is true. He goes down the list of lessons
Not
with
really
you.
at my wisdom.
He asks for any magical items, any weapons on person.
Yes, I have a few weapons.
Any magical in nature.
Yes, my glaive. I take it out.
Brandishing it was not necessary, but
I like it.
Oh,
You just see Famous going,
Mike, just to be clear, I did list my weapons. I just didn't state they were
they're
magical.
magical. Okay, I'm cool with that.
also, they only
Mostly
asked
'cause-
us if there was. Never mind.
Yeah, he can't.
Oh,
He doesn't have a means of detecting that part of it. Yeah. There's definitely some allowances for black market trade, but the names of people and are where they are is important. Somebody higher ups. He then asks about your armors.
Yes, I have magical armor.
And the
On that
nature of
note,
it.
let me check something.
One of those. Okay. And he starts writing it to. He just sees like you like look off into the medium distance, and he's just like okay, and like
Let
writes it
me
down.
check. Is
Yeah.
So are there any dragons around?
Good question.
Because it'll be amazing if today's the day.
Only black dragons, right?
Only black dragons, yeah.
Yes.
And that's when we go.
What did
There's
you
a
see?
black dragon.
There's a black dragon.
Alright, let's go back to the portal, guys.
Does it say how many, or just if there is one? What
I
does it tell you?
think it just says if there's a black dragon near me.
There's one within like 30 miles, I think.
Yeah, it's 30 miles.
Yeah, there's one within 30 miles.
Does your face light up? What happens?
Oh my god. Oh my Bahamut.
I would.
What, does he
know
start
it.
yelling?
Guys.
Does he start yelling it out loud?
There's a black dragon here. Or within 30 miles.
I clasp onto the nearest person next to me. What does that mean?
I have been checking for 5 years. I don't know how long I got this armor.
Yeah, we'll say
I
5
don't know how
years.
long. Yeah, let's say I got it in the last one.
So
Sounds
we're
good.
going back into the portal, right?
No, I don't think we can go back.
We can't
No,
go back,
no
guys.
going
There's
back.
no
We're
way
going
to go
towards
back.
it. Where is it?
The Justicart says, I wouldn't know about it. Pretty often frequents the city. And anything else? Yeah. Here's your paperwork. I need your here, sign here, initial here, and your full name and date of birth on.
Okay.
Oh, and your
Sure. Break.
the three of you points to famous God damn it, famous Trevor God puts the three of you and ushers you over. And out of another pocket, he pulls out silver wristbands. Like they're like one half of a handcuff. And he opens one up and like holds it out for Famous to put.
I like basically clasp my hands to chest, going, "What is that?"
This is a device that will give you authority to cast your magic within.
What happens when I leave these walls? Can I take it off?
Yes.
What else
Outside
does
of
it
the
do?
wall.
What else does it do?
It allows you to detect level of magic cast and authorize it with the one given band. So we are making sure if you are casting magic, it is that you have the proper authority to do so.
I don't like this.
Well,
Just-
your alternative is to not
Okay.
cast any magic. Otherwise, you will be arrested.
Can I keep it and not actually wear it, and then if I have to cast magic, I can put it on?
No. You put it on here now, or you don't get it.
Dude, cast magic ability.
Fine. And I like put my arm out.
He clasps it and then touches his finger to it, and it like.
Okay, now how do I take it off when I'm out of the city?
It'll automatic. The seal will dictate as soon as you pass the city.
That is acceptable.
I look at it distressfully and then at my arm, and then I go, "Fine."
And then he pulls out another one. This one is bone white.
Wait, why are these bone white?
Is for being able to track magic of a divine nature.
Oh,
Different and harder to track.
alrighty.
Okay.
Alright, he puts a band on each of you, touches it, and
By the way, did he say he knew that there's a black dragon?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh. You know, black dragons are real bad, though, right?
Under the laws of the city as you are.
Wait, what?
But black dragons are evil. So, like, not good.
Hey, that sounds racist.
As long
No,
as
no,
he
no,
follows
no.
the law, that's all that
Mm,
law is the only thing I
Yeah.
care about. Don't worry about
Let's-
good or bad. Just helpless thoughts. thank you all for your time. And he gathers up the vials, gathers up the paper, and then basically folds them up and puts them back in his. Walks out. Please do not break any of the laws of the city. Terrible for me to see you again behind bars. Good night.
I wrinkle my nose at him, like.
And with that, and Imagas is just like, oh my god.
How do you live here?
It's good money.
Is
It's
it
really good
worth
money.
it?
Almost. It's
Well, if
it's
you
not
ever
so bad
wanna
when I don't have people
escape-
coming through my circle. No, I know how. Why did she send you through my circle?
It was closer to Lurch.
It was totally an accident. We had no idea why she sent us here.
She
We're
sent him
heading to Red Larch.
Kind of just raises an eyebrow at you. So, where were you hoping to go?
Red Larch.
We just knew we were going closer to Red Larch. That's all.
Trying to get you close to Red Larch. I see why she sent you here. This is probably the most likely
Are we
place she could
close
send
to Red
you.
Larch?
How close are you to Red Larch? About a week's travel
That's not bad.
by horse.
That's
Still
pretty
not
bad.
bad.
Seem to have any horses.
Not yet.
Have the money for it.
I'm a bard. We make money.
No, we have the money.
Well, good. I hope you afford an inn. Now get out of my house.
Hey, first of all, I'm sorry, because that seems like a pain. And also, if you need anything ever again, thanks. And then I like land out my hand and I'm like, my name is Famous. Feel free to ever look me up.
And on that note, I take her hand and drag her out of the house. You're welcome. You owe me now.
Like Misty with Brock.
What? I'm just trying to be nice to him in case we ever end up here again.
Yes, nice would be leaving when he asked 3 times.
I was
Thank you.
standing outside of his house.
Yeah, you go to shake his hand outside of his house.
That sounds about right.
Well, you all, as you enter the dark, but not the nighttime, Waterdeep, took all of dusk for you guys to finish.
I thought we were setting out in the morning.
Oh yeah, it is morning. It's day. I forgot you guys left in the day. Dawn when you. I know it was actually early morning. Oh yeah, dawn. Dawn. So it is. An early morning. The streets are already pretty busy. Lots of people kind of moving around. Not exactly sure where in the city, but people traveling with carts. Well, you kind of seem like you're just off from one of the main.
It's a big city.
All right. Do we know anything about the city? Like, do we have a map of it? Do we know where we need to go?
Do you have a map of it?
I don't think Morgan provided us with one.
I didn't have one on hand.
All right. So I guess we just like stop the nearest person and ask them how to get to a stable.
Okay.
I'm not going to be asking children again. That's for sure.
Good call. All right. So, it's not illegal for them to use magic. They can, as long as
I
she
can
has the
use magic.
bracelet.
Famous.
Yeah, I took the bracelet.
Yeah,
It's bound into your blood, though.
Is
Which
it?
is not your blood.
He didn't say that.
yeah,
Oh,
Right.
yes,
But-
you did say that.
but he swapped out the vial. Gansaki swapped out your vial. So when you cast magic in that band, it won't match the owner of the vial. It'll just
Right.
match the name.
Unless it's like, it'll just be registering that that's the person that did it. It's not
No.
digging in and testing my blood.
You don't know that.
Well, you didn't say that.
I didn't get specific in how it worked.
It's cool. We don't need to cast magic here, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Hopefully
eventually
not.
that'd be magic, and if I do, we're probably in deep shit anyway. So,
Just saying, most of your abilities are magic based.
I've gone pretty well without magic, so it'll be alright.
my persuasion isn't, so I'll still be useful.
That's true. Your skills are not magic,
Yeah.
so that's good. And your top-notch brain that you have there.
And
So-
my what?
Your top-notch brain.
Yeah. Super intelligent.
So wise. Alright, so you find someone nearby to ask, what kind of person do you look for to ask for help?
Probably like a merchant or someone, because they usually know other merchants.
There's someone walking by who's got like a small donkey, or like a vertical cart that has like a almost looks like an armoire, like a multi armoire in it. But so you go and stop him. Yes, how can I help you?
Hey, we're looking for a stable, someplace we could rent a horse or buy one.
Able, you'll want to head to the south gate, or south gate, or you can go to the north gate. Expensive, hardier. There are some outside the city. There's also some gate, but those are terrible.
So if I was your cousin in town for the first day, where would you send me for a horse
My cousin, Troll Gate.
that you like?
I don't like my cousin.
How about your kid?
My kid, I'd send North Gate. That's just so I can get the.
Southgate?
Someone you like.
Where will you send someone that you like?
Oh my god.
Obviously, you don't like anyone. Makes sense. I
I like
understand.
people who buy things.
On that note, do you know anyone that's selling a map?
I don't sell.
Oh my
I meant, do you know anyone that sells maps? Do you know a general store?
I know a few people that sell. None of them general store.
Or
All right. Well,
you
thank
point
you so
us
much
in
for
their
your help.
direction?
Sure, you can go that way, or that way. He points basically the main cardinal direction.
Thanks.
You're welcome. He slaps his donkey on the butt and keeps going.
I'm gonna kill him.
Do you stop
can't do
somebody
that.
else? What do you do?
You can't do that. I'm a good person, but I feel like I want to.
Green in you is coming out.
Are you not worried about the black dragon?
I'm worried about the black dragon,
Apparently, we
but
don't
it doesn't
have to
seem to be an issue.
Oh, okay.
No. He's there. There's an evil black dragon somewhere here, and that's
don't have-
not good.
You have to say, "Oh, it's Black Dragon."
All black dragons are evil. This is a fact.
Why is it gotta be black dragons?
I don't know. That's what their color is. They're just black dragons and they're evil. That's just what they are.
Why they gotta be black?
I don't know. Why do I have to be green? I don't know. Born this way.
Anyway. I guess
So-
we're going towards the south gate.
Yep. There's apparently a map maker that direction too.
All right, let's start walking.
We start heading south.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone
I'd
know which
like to
way
keep
south
it-
is? I guess you do. The sun's up.
Yeah, it sounds like. I keep
We're
an eye
okay-
out
we're-
for anything interesting or potentially useful in this town.
You get distracted every 2 seconds because there's lots of interesting.
Anything that in particular I think would be useful for this trip.
Someone's trying to sell some horseshoes from the Zephyr. That'll make your horse faster. Someone is selling an ever-filling bag of rations.
Ever filling bag of rations. Does it just keep refilling itself?
Yep, at dawn it refills.
That's interesting.
Someone is someone's selling some scrolls. One is selling potions of bottled breath for those who be at the ocean ground. One selling their sheet music.
Hmm. All right.
Potion shop. There.
There's the Warriors Way Road. Next to the Street of Sword. Of the Sword.
One selling time orbs.
I say we take the high road.
City of the Dead sounds fun.
Oh, we're not going to City of the Dead.
I'm
Eventually,
assuming
as
that's
you're walking
just a
south,
cemetery.
you find a shop or a person selling maps.
Oh, good.
It's a half-orc woman. Maps for sale! Maps for sale! I have city maps. I have regional maps. I have oceanic maps that are from the ocean floor. I have treasure maps. I have road maps. All maps that you could desire.
Hello, yes, we need a map of this city.
Oh, I have many maps of. Are you looking for a full map or just a particular ward?
Full map.
Should we get
Wonderful.
regional?
Wonderful, wonderful. Do you need it to be colored? Do you need it fully itemized?
Just a simple one will be fine.
Just the roads, then. I can get one of the roads with the names on it.
That would be
Exactly where
great.
you are. Here you go, darling. That'll be 75 gold.
75 gold pieces.
Yes, it is quite a lovely map, isn't it?
I'll give you 50.
Quite the... Oh dear.
It's not any of the itemized ones.
Well, the itemized ones would be quite a bit more, don't you think? I see that
Exactly,
you're a
though.
haggler. And 70 gold it is.
65.
I will not go a silver below 6.
Can I try my persuasion and just say 65 again?
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
68. Take it or leave it.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
a
68.
good price.
A
It is a good
pleasure
price.
doing business with you. Pleasure. And if you need any original maps, you know who to come to.
Alright.
City maps, regional maps, maps of the ocean floor.
Thank you, old lady.
Thank you, young man. You come back anytime.
Oh God.
All right. Now you have a map.
Now we
names
know
of
where we
roads on
are.
it.
Where are we? Do we know where we are?
No.
I said, do we have a map showing us how to get the Red Larch?
Could we go back to her and ask her to point out where we are on the map?
Yes. I'd be happy to tell you that information for a copper piece.
Yeah, that's a copper is fine.
Put a copper piece on there. Yes.
I don't even.
You'll.
Do we even have copper pieces? I think we do.
Probably a handful here. Right here on middle of the city.
Oh, okay.
Do we know which way Red Larch is?
Red Larch,
We-
that'll be north of the city.
All right.
Well,
Thank you.
north. But no. Don't take the north gate, though. That'll take you off of it.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Such fine customers. Please do return.
Is there a troll toll at the troll gate?
How did you know?
I was just guessing.
City maps,
To the north.
regional maps, maps of the ocean floor.
I don't see the troll gate. Where is that?
North top.
Is that the one that goes to the? Oh, I see.
You have to pay the troll toll to get this boy's soul.
Oh wait, I lied. Yeah, don't take the troll gates. Go north gate's the way you want to read.
Okay,
You
thank
almost
you.
screwed us.
I almost did.
It's about to take the troll gate.
Didn't the dude say don't take the troll gate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That
he
was-
said the troll gate is shitty, and or has shitty horses.
I'm assuming that means don't take the troll gate.
But you don't want to take the troll gate because it'll take you the wrong direction.
All right.
Gon, you had asked a question earlier about do we tap into the loot gold?
Fu already
Yeah.
answered that.
Well, I used my own gold when I bought the stuff.
We need to deduct 200 from that because I realized that 6 plat is not as much as I thought it was.
You didn't have that gold.
Can we retroactively say that somebody gave me 200 gold to
I'm
go buy?
sure that somebody did because buy it. So.
Wait, did you spend all your gold already?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Wow.
You spent all of your 1,000 as well? I got 1,000.
What 1,000?
I started you in this game with 1,000.
Yeah.
You didn't track
Oh.
it. You've lost it.
No, I did not. I didn't know that.
At some point, you probably forgot.
Yeah, sorry. I have a sheet tracking everything that I've been getting,
Ah.
so I didn't ever have that in there.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense. I'm okay now.
Okay. Okay. Because you also had talked about spending part of your 1,000 gold to get the protection sigil or the warding sigils or
Yeah, and then we ended up swapping out that spell instead.
right, but you still had 1,000 gold.
Okay. Yeah, I had not had that written down, so thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say we had quite a bit of gold in the beginning.
Yeah,
But
we
it was a
haven't
good
had
amount.
a chance to spend it yet. Unless somehow you magically spent that much in the city.
No.
Also, who's carrying all of your gold? And in what?
Me.
Didn't you take the bag? We took the bags, right?
I took the whole thing.
Boxes?
Yep.
I didn't know. I
That's probably pretty heavy, Gonzaku. Just letting you know.
Oh, are they really big
Mhm.
boxes?
Yeah.
I mean, they are big enough to carry hundreds and thousands of coins.
Yeah. Say those boxes have to be quite sizable at least.
Oh.
Yep.
we should look to see how much a bag of holding is.
Yeah. That would be worth
Mhm.
investigating.
All right. Do I look around where we are? Do I see anybody selling one?
We should probably head up to the market. There should be maybe some there.
Better off the market.
Okay. I'm gonna go look in the market.
In the castle ward.
So you head north?
Yep.
Aha. And for a bag of
Yep.
uncommon item. So you head up to the market. You start looking for magical items to barter and trade for. The market itself is pretty vast and varied in what is sold. And there's a couple of vendors that sell magical goods, magical wares. And give me an investigation check.
Ooh, this is not gonna go well. Can I do perception instead?
Sure.
Okay.
I will.
Yeah, you do not immediately find any stands that are outwardly selling bags of magic holding.
I'm gonna take a look.
All right.
And I'm a guidance myself. While I look.
Okay.
Alright, show how much we're getting. It is 1d4. Investigation.
What? That's awesome.
It's a cantrip.
You should do it more often.
He does it pretty well often now.
Yeah, I do pretty often actually. 11.
You also do not find. Fine.
Should probably have Gonzaga do an investigation. Do its detecting thing that he does.
Yeah, you're the detective, Gon. Find me a bag of holding.
Find us a bag of holding, tiny human.
You turn around, you see there.
Gonsaku is gone.
Oh, he went to find another job.
He looked at the city, took one look at the city, and went, "All of the jobs I could have," and then
God damn
disappeared.
it. God damn it.
All right. Oh,
Let me see. Am I good at this stuff?
Your best bet is to find me first, and then you'll find what you need.
Alright, we're not spending we're gonna spend so many investigation checks trying to find you.
Their investigation or perception. Man, I'm shitty at both.
Same.
I'm okay at both.
Alright. I guess I'll do an investigation check.
I will guidance you.
You're gonna guidance me? Okay, thanks. Guidance me. I just go walk around and investigate. I suck.
That's the worst one.
Nobody wants to talk to me.
Great.
Yeah, everyone's like
Hello,
kind of giving you weird.
tiny people.
They're kind of like
Tiny humans.
selling around
Every-
you, or like
Please.
giving you
God
weird
damn it.
looks.
This has been my
Someone
life.
tries to sell you pots and pans.
Is it a pot of
I
pot
don't
of holding?
need your pots and pans.
You do, sir. You do. I promise you, these are the finest pots and pans you can have in all of Waterdeep. It practically cleans
that'll-
itself after a meal.
Oh, wait, really? Well,
No, do
that
not.
could be pretty useful.
I just start pulling him away from it.
No, but look, he has pots and pans that clean themselves.
I can
Cleans
make you a
themselves,
pot.
I say. You just run them through water and they're just clean as the day they were made.
Oh,
I can make you a
so
pot.
they don't clean themselves.
Well, they practically do.
God damn it. You lied to me.
Well, these are much cheaper than pans that do clean themselves, sir. Much cheaper, but practically the same.
Alright, I start pulling him away.
Why spend all that money on magically enchanted pots and pans where you get ones that just almost as easy as washing it and throwing it underwater?
I slide up to him and I go, look, you keep talking, he's gonna pounce on you and like hurt you. But if you tell us where to find a bag of holding, I will make sure that doesn't happen.
Look, miss, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm a pot salesman.
Alright, well, you probably know where to find magical items in this city. Where would we go?
That magical item. I mean, only the people with the higher ups. There's only trading in the. You want to get in the market. You gotta go down to the trades war. Right? You want to be. Can't just say that you're looking for something. Miss, I have no idea what you're talking about. What you want to do is you want to look for Larry. Okay, Larry Gonzalez. Larry Gonzalez will be able to get you to anywhere you need to go and connect. Just ask for LG at a number of shops and someone will point you right direction. Miss, I'm sorry I can't help you. Please make sure your friend doesn't pounce on me or whatever you said.
I want to roll an insight check on him just to double check.
Yeah.
I think he's telling the truth.
Yeah, no, I'm
Definitely.
He's a
I'm
good
inciting
guy.
him. I'm inciting him.
Alright.
I was like, I wanted to do that.
Oh. He's directing you to a shadier part of town. But it might connect you to. It will connect you to the black market, which you can buy and sell. It might be a little bit steeper price, but seems to be implying that it's harder to sell magical like items of that caliber. on the open street.
Okay.
Hmm.
So we might want to just hold off and go to a normal city then.
This is a normal city.
Or
Yep.
you
This is
could
a
maybe
big
get
city.
something more special out of this city.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Thank you, pot and pan human.
Say, Waterdeep is a pretty big city, though, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was
Takes
gonna
a
say.
while to
Definitely
navigate.
seems like a pretty large city.
But I guess.
All
maybe
right, we're going down to the trades ward.
Boy.
All right, so you head into the trade ward as marked in the city and the map. Past the map saleswoman. Hello, hello, guest. How are you? Enjoying your time in the city?
Hello. We're looking for JL. Was that what he said?
Larry.
LG.
We're looking for LJ. Larry.
LG.
LG. I'm doing great with remembering what this.
Your
Clearly
intelligence is top notch.
It's Larry Dollars.
Larry
I'm clearly
Gonzalez.
RPing my intelligence and not just having a shitty memory.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of goes, "Oh, sorry, dear. I don't know anyone by that name."
Alright, let's keep going.
Let's
I
keep
put
going
my
to trade
elbows
war.
on her counter and then look her it's like straight in the eye and go, "Are you sure?"
Yes. She kind
Okay.
of looks at you confused.
All right. Thank
All
you,
right,
map
then
lady.
We continue on our way.
All right. Give me another investigation check with advantage.
No, hold up.
With advantage.
I'm a guidance sir.
Guidance, please.
Alright, just roll a d4. Plus.
So add a
Roll
d4 to
D4.
that.
14.
14.
So someone says, "Oh, gee, yes, I know. Can take."
What kind of coin would be correct?
Say gold.
How about this? I'll play you a pretty tune for a little while and have some customers come into your shop and some nice ambiance.
Gold.
Gold.
2 gold for 10 minutes of playing?
No, 2 gold for you to not play and for me. No, you're gonna pay me 2 gold. You're not gonna play anything. I'm gonna take you.
Alright. Somebody else gets to pay him this time.
Just
Hey,
take it from the pot.
I
Who
already
has
spent
the pot?
my money. Gunzaku had the pot.
Oh my god.
It's 2 gold. We had 1,000. I spent 200 already.
I
Like I
spent
said,
200 already.
I didn't know we started with
Find
1,000. I
me.
thought we started less than that.
and you'll find all your answers.
We have to try and find you guys.
Mike, you know where I'm gonna put you, right?
I hope you put me where I think I. This would be great.
All right.
So he's
okay,
got his
I'll-
hand out, looking up to all 4 of you.
Alright, I
gold.
hand over
pay.
gold.
Oh, you got okay. You got it. Okay.
I say everyone had like 1,000 gold.
Wonderful.
Pretty sure I didn't have 1,000.
Yeah, we started with 1,000
So
gold.
he like
Did we?
closes up his shop, bars that closes up, and it's like a little like stand that he like puts little balls up on. He doesn't sell anything like super valuables. More like an informant. So he starts wandering the streets. He's taking a kind of circuitous route, but then he eventually takes you to this one stand. And
I follow our journey on my map and like mark where we're going.
Cool. Yeah. So he kind of winds you through the trade war. He never takes you outside of the trade war, and he kind of like skirts the edge of the city of the dead a little bit. And then he takes you to this one building that's kind of off the beaten path. kind of in a back alley, and knocks knocks a kind of pattern into the door, and he says, "I'm looking for my friend Larry. I got a new acquaintance." The person kind of looks at all of you and
I
looks at,
wave cheerily.
he looks at you, cheerily waving. He looks at the sigils on your vestments of like the Bahamut and of uh Morden. Like, sure you want to vouch for him? Kind of shrugs his shoulders, and he says, "I'm old." All right. And so he opens the door, and it kind of opens in a 15 by 15-foot room, and he gestures for you to come in.
I would like to roll perception to see if there's anything that I can see that's
Sure.
odd
Yeah.
or off.
Yep.
I see nothing.
It is a bare 15-foot room with a half-orc man standing. Actually,
I'm doing
on first
great.
glance, it takes second glance where you notice he's a half-orc. First glance, you think he's an ugly man. Human.
I guess I go inside and say hello.
Talking.
I like this place.
So the rest of you follow in?
Yeah, I'll go in.
Alright. So he closes the door, and there's like a brazier on the wall that's got like a light in it. You're not in complete darkness. And he, once the door itself is closed, walks over to an opposing wall and slides open a hatch that was previously hidden, and it leads like a ladder down into a lower level. The moment that you open the door, the hatch opens, you actually hear like music and people chattering, and you're like people barking for like sales. There's some people, mugs clinking, things like that. There's like a lot of revelry down below.
Cool. I climb down.
So I guess this is a black market. Hooray.
Yes.
I just go, sounds like my type of people. And I go down.
Can I stay up here? I liked it up here. It's quiet. Do you stay up here?
By the way, none of you are allowed. None of you with your bands, any casting done. We take you out on the spot.
Okay.
What about up here? Can I cast up here?
Get outside that door.
I quickly run outside, and for a second I cast.
What do you cast?
I just need to cast False Life.
Okay. So he try to exit the door. The door's locked. He waits for the other ones. Do you rest of you just go downstairs?
I really quickly. Would my bardic inspiration count as a casting?
Yes,
Okay, because it's not technically under spells; it's under ability.
but it is magic.
Okay, so I'm gonna really quickly just like hum some bardic stuff and like give inspiration to.
Are you sure you want to cast something? We're not in any danger right now, and
That's
I'm not
probably a
sure.
good plan. I should not do that unless I have to.
Yeah.
Just in case.
All right.
You hear me start to hum, and you just kind of like jostle me, and you're like, no,
No, no,
no.
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 Like, damn it. So I go down there.
Not because I remember. I just don't want her to sing right now.
Thanks.
Yep.
So he lets you out and closes the door behind you. So you can cast your false life. But
Hooray.
the rest of
Got
you
some
he
false life.
lets downstairs.
God damn it.
All right. I'm going to go and find whoever is running the tavern or whatever this is.
So as you
Appears to
enter
be
it,
running it.
you are in you are basically in the waterworks. You're in like but like raised elevated platform next to moats of water. And there are it seems like you're just in this one kind of section. So there are different stands kind of along the edges, there which are selling food, booze, all different kinds of magical wares. Some things that look really nasty, disgusting. There's people selling animals, people. There's lots of different stuff down here. There's one kind of main central place that sort of has like a little alcove that people go down and have drinks at or like have conversations at. But there's like waiters kind of running around up and down the waterway.
I take a look at them. Is one of them gone?
You find Gon amongst the people selling drinks.
Of course I do.
He's like also like selling like other stuff, he's haggling others.
I just sigh and put my head in my hand for a minute because of fucking course.
Yeah, Gunsaku, you're down here. One of your contacts very quickly led you to LG, the lower grounds, and
Wait a minute.
So I
Larry-
slide up next to
Larry-
Gon and I ask him, hey, have you seen any bags of holes?
and Gunsaku
Let me
just
think. Yes.
yeah, he points you down the hall. He says, "That lady, old witch with in the stands. She's got all the
Yeah.
bags."
Just come with me. I'm done for today. See you guys later. And
All right, bye, God, bye. Good
Wait a
See you
minute.
later, God.
Wait-
Take
Wait,
care.
so was Larry Gonzalez not Gonzagu's fake name?
No, it wasn't. It's the
Really?
lower ground. All right, I follow Gon to go to the bags to holding.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I totally thought it was gonna be
To be
Gonzagu.
fair, I thought about doing that for about 5 seconds and then changed my mind.
Okay.
it leads you guys to me.
I mean,
needed
that's
LG
that's
to
what I
be-
expected.
I needed LGBT to be established. It'd be weird if he wasn't all the way here all the time.
Right.
So-
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, so you're in the lower grounds, and Gon, takes off his waiter's smock that he was wearing and puts down
It's
the
like
tray.
he's Toya from
drinks.
Cardcaptor Sakura.
and then leads you over to one of the stands toward the end of the hall.
Thanks, Gon. I say.
Oh, hello, God. Well, I see you brought some friends with you.
Yeah, they got some pretty deep pockets. They owe me.
Wonderful. Can I some traveling gear?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but we're pretty poor. I don't know why he's telling you we have deep pockets. I've
Oh,
been spending money like anything since I got here.
Well, there are a variety. Are you interested?
We're looking for a bag of holding.
Of course, dear. That's what it is. What kind of bag are
I didn't know there were different options. This is exciting. Please tell me.
those people? They think that they're standard in the cities on the upper ground. What is only available? Little ingenuity and create different kinds of bags.
Ingenuity. Are these safe?
Well, they are a little off market.
What kind of-
There's gonna be some variance to or asking. But I promise none of them will explode as long as you put them in another bag.
That sounds dangerous. All right. Which one would you suggest for you having to buy one of these? And I would like to use my persuasion on this roll
Okay.
for her to tell me the truth. 16.
Well, there's always the top of the line bag that carries a very wide, multiple subpockets. You're a person of the second, aren't just fine. I were you, I'd would standard, but one with a hidden hide valuable.
That sounds pretty good.
There's two. One that has the bag of with sub pocket pocket of side, and there's one that has a handy right to cost quite a bit. The standard bag with the second day run you about 900.
That is quite a lot.
As I said, these are off my
How much for the handy haversack?
purely a handy harvest. A little bit cheap. On maybe 200.
So, completely
You
out of
need,
it for a second. The handy haversack doesn't actually change. Oh, it does actually. When it's filled, it only weighs so much.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like a lesser bag of holding. It holds less volume, like holds less stuff, but it brings stuff to you right away, so you don't take an action.
You said that
Would
was
you be
200
kind enough to
gold?
give us a bundle?
What kind of bundle?
Both those items for discounted, if you please.
The 200 havers. Bag with the haversack pocket,
Yes.
or you got? I would.
How's that sound for you guys?
I don't have that much gold.
I do.
We have that much gold.
We have that much gold pulled together.
Yep.
Okay. Should I try and haggle with her more?
No, she's a nice lady. We'll take the 1,000.
She pulls out. She kind of like ducks below her counter, and sort of disappears for a little bit longer than you. And then comes back up and puts kind of like those like tiny backpacks that girls wearing that don't seem like they would have anything in them.
I own one of those.
Yeah, okay. That's the handy haversack. It's a simple brown material, and then preference on color.
Purple.
Black.
Black one.
I guess black's okay.
Edgy.
If you would like, I
She doesn't have money.
yeah. She leaves. Comes back a little bit quicker, and puts the other one on the table. This one is more like travel pack, camping pack sized. So it's much larger than the pack. It's like
And that's the bag of holding.
that's the bag of holding, and it has on the like in the where the back is. She kind of turns it around, and there's a little seam that has a haversack pocket. So the haversack pocket holds half of what haversack, but it'll bring things.
I thought she had said that there was an option for a hidden pocket.
That's what the sliver. Like if you like aren't aware of it's there, if you have it flush with the rest of the bag, like bag.
Got it.
So, but it's also like right where like your spinal bone. That's where the pocket is. You have
Okay.
to like kind of go behind between your back and the pocket. So you would know if someone was trying to.
Okay. Hey, Gon. Can I have the handy haversack?
I throw that to work.
And can I have the bag of holding?
Nope.
All right, then I turn back to the lady and say, "Would you be willing to sell me an extra one for 150? Because it looks like he's not going to let me get one."
I start laughing.
I like you. I have a purple pocketbook. A pocketbook. Very small clutch. Not something you wear with a strap, but good for holding gold.
I'd really like to have one of the haversacks. It doesn't have to be purple.
I can sell you a haversack.
Yes. Thank you.
Kind of reaches down, brown haversack.
And if you ever want a nice song or something, just let me know and I'll come down and play for you.
That's the. I've had a long day. Bygone. I hope to see you again soon.
I'll see you again. I'll stop by.
Wonderful. Care of yourself. And she snaps her finger. Her and the entire stand is gone.
Okay.
All right. And that's where we're going to end it for today. What is your sleight of hand?
150 into famous pocket.
That's sweet. Probably that happening.
Yep. You moved too quickly.
Who, me?
Yes,
I saw
you-
it happen. Aw, thanks, God. I'll add that back into my total.
All right. So that's
You're
where we're gonna end for
nonchalant.
tonight. We'll be back next week. You guys figure out how to exit the city. Right. Thank you for joining, and thank anybody for watching. I hope you had a good time. And next time, take care.
Bye.